Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Tech Gamers World. In this video, I'm going to provide you with a hands-on demonstration on how to use a Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One flight stick and throttle with War Thunder on a Microsoft Xbox Series X. So stay tuned, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's do this. Hey everyone, welcome back. So let's go ahead and start up War Thunder. This is being played on a Microsoft Xbox Series X, and War Thunder is a free, massive, multiplayer online game that is available on the PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and it's a whole lot of fun. So let's go ahead here and start it up. So we're going to press A to continue. So again, I'm going to be showing you in this video how to configure the Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One to work with War Thunder. And this video principles that you're going to see in it apply to whether it's a PC or any other system. Okay, so here we are at the main menu. I prefer to be the United States in this game. That's usually what I always am. So we're going to go up to menu. We're going to go to controls. Now here are the controls for the game. As you can see, it is set up and everything is assigned to my Microsoft Xbox controller here. So what we need to do is plug in our Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One, and in my case I'm going to make sure it's set for Xbox, which it is. So now we're going to do controller layout, and you want to switch it to Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One. And if you have the pedals, you would select the pedal version. I do not have pedals, so I selected just the Thrustmaster. Now as you can see, the defaults are already assigned here. Throttle axis, roll axis, pitch axis, roll sensitivity, pitch sensitivity, yaw sensitivity. And there's all kinds of other stuff that can be assigned, depending on what your use cases are. Some of it will be assigned to the Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One. Others you can assign to the controller, whatever you want. I honestly stick with most of the basics. I find that it just works fine. Small caliber guns, large caliber guns, additional guns. You could switch between them. Dropping bombs. You can get very granular here. You could set it to fire primary and secondary weapons. Open bomb bay doors depending on what you're flying. Fire rockets, fire air-to-ground missiles, air-to-air missiles, laser detector, radar, horizontal radar. You can do all toggle gunners here, so if you're a gunner, you've got the controls for the gunner. Sensitivity, toggle views. Now, you can get very granular here and set your cockpit views, whatever you want. Very important to set them what you're comfortable with and what you feel will work good for you. I leave most of them as default, like I said, and then I just fine-tune accordingly as I play the game and decide what works for me. As you can see here, you can do ignite boosters, so I'll just to show you. Here we're going to assign a button. So I assigned the slide right to the ignite boosters just by simply pressing the button, and it assigns it, and now we've got that set. So let's go ahead and hit close. Now what you see here is it's telling you have not assigned buttons to the following actions for aircraft, helicopter, ground vehicles, and naval. So you need to assign those buttons accordingly. You'll see most here are just radial menu navigation. Nothing I really need. Airplane is thrust reversal and drop guided bombs. So I can go back and edit those accordingly. But let's go ahead here and start it up. And we'll see how well this Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One works with War Thunder. Oh yeah, I gotta get it to a battle here. So I'm just joining a random game here. Alright. Throttle is working nicely, about 110%. Very reactive. Pulling back. Head towards this group of planes here, see what I can do with them. Guns work. So guns are the trigger here. See if we can take down Kyoshi here. Probably not. Very sensitive and very reactive, which is nice, which is exactly what I like. And again, you can adjust your various pitch, yaw, roll sensitivities all under the flight control settings. We're banking too hard here. Throttle down a little. There's some guys. Let's see what we can do with them here. So the controller is, flight stick is very reactive, and I'm liking this a lot. This is actually one of my first times playing this game. I've tried it a couple times with just the regular controller, but never really dug into it too much. But as you can see here, whoopsies. Throttle up, back up here. This game looks like it's a whole lot of fun. So the Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One flight stick is an entry-level flight stick. If you've watched any of my other YouTube videos on Microsoft Flight Simulator, I've got probably almost, I would say, 2,000 hours on it at this point, and it works beautifully. It's very reactive. The controls are just perfect. You let it go, it stays straight. It does exactly what it expects it to do. If you're looking for an entry-level flight stick that works with Microsoft Flight Simulator, with War Thunder, this is definitely the flight stick to go with. They're available on Amazon, Best Buy, and you can get rudder pedals that you can connect to the device, to the flight stick. There is a port on the front here to allow you to connect the flight rudder pedals to it, which allow you for more precise flying and taxiing while on the ground. So I'm slowing down here. See if we can target some of these guys. I want to try and at least kill somebody and show off a little bit here. So holding F2 allows you to target the person who's closest to you, it looks like. Going for Hidero here. Oh, testing the rudder. Works pretty well. As you can see, you can twist the rudder there. Oh, taking damage. Do a flip. Do some banking here. As you can see, very reactive controls, very precise. Throttling back to 110% there. See if we can target some of these ground forces here. It's a tank, which I am missing. This flight stick is very comfortable. It's got a nice grip. As you can see, the rudder works very well. And it's just a great flight stick to use. Let's do a roll. Turn it around. Target that guy again. See if we can hit him real quick here before we end. Yeah, not happening. Alright. Well, as you can see, this is the basic configuration of a Thrustmaster T.Flight HOTAS One in War Thunder, being played on a Microsoft Xbox Series X. Configuration took all of about 2 minutes. If anybody has any questions or comments, as always, please leave a comment on this video and I will do my best to get it answered. Thanks a lot, everybody. Make sure you click that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you around.